Hi everyone, this is Paperworm, and I'm back with another flip through. I know it has been a while since I last made a video, but well, I really have no excuses. It's just that I had some accidents with my hands, and I didn't want to show my hands, and then I was totally into story writing, and my current story has 650 pages, and I'm still writing on it, so I have lots of fun, which means I put all my energy into that one thing and not in this thing, apparently. Sorry. But yeah, so this was the journal. Have no clue when I started this. 24th of January. And I don't really have much to say to my journal, you know what I mean? I mean, what do you write about when all you do is story writing all day? I mean, I can write about my story, of course, but you know what I mean. It's just, I don't go on adventures, if you know what I mean. So, okay, anyway, this is my journal. It's a small one, it's smaller than A5. It's probably a B5. Am I correct or incorrect? It's a B6. It's a B6, I'm pretty sure. Okay. All right. It doesn't matter, really. So it's number 92. Doop, doop, doopy, doop, doop, doop. Oh yeah, I started playing Stardew Valley at this point, and I had so many mods, the game needed to load like half an hour every single time. And also started lagging after an hour, and then I had to restart. Oh my god, it was a pain in the ass, but for a while I had a lot of fun. As always, it's one of my favorite games. That was me when I was still longing for sunshine. It was like our skies were always like full of those white stripes from airplanes, and they kind of turned into clouds or walls of cloud, and then there was no sunshine coming through, and it was so depressing, really depressing. But now finally spring is here, and now we have some sunshine, which is amazing. Because as you know, when you look into the sun with your eyes, your body is creating a lot of different types of things, that are good for you. It's not just vitamin D, but also a lot of other minerals and vitamins. And this is why sunshine is so important to us. Just taking vitamin D isn't cutting it. So I felt very, very depressed at this time. And now I'm sunbathing every day. Yeah, on my window, like the introvert that I am, that is not going out, but yeah, I'm standing on my window, and it's so funny. Oh yeah, I got a new house plant. I always put him in front of the open window every single day. Like, in the evening I put him away, and then in the morning it's almost like caring for a special someone. But that, I most likely don't want the earth be like moist, and then there's like mossy shit growing, you know what I mean? Like sometimes there's like a white fluff growing similar to mold or moss and mushroom, whatever, Happened a few times to my houseplants, so this time I thought if I air it really good every day, then it would not happen. And so far, my tactic pays off. This is just things I love. For no, I think I saw this on Pinterest and got the idea from there. Oh, that was Valentine's Day. Very, very romantic. Very romantic. This is just a copy of a weekly grocery receipt. I don't put in original because they fade over time, so I make copies on my printer. I just wanted to keep it here to see maybe in a few years, well, how much more things cost, because the prices are consistently rising. I doubt it will ever become cheaper than what it was like 2 or 3 years ago, or even like before the pandemic. This is just a dream, right? Yeah. This was 10 books that I would take with me if I would leave the house for good. Let's say I would move into a cottage on the land. Then, and I could only carry 10 books because, let's face it, if we take our whole book collections with us, maybe we couldn't do that physically, right? So I was thinking, what are the most important books to me that shaped me in any kind of way, or that I reread over and over and over? You know, things that I cannot live without. It's really hard, actually. If you're a reader and you have like a huge collection and lots of series that you love, try to figure out if you could really only choose 10 books, or let's say 10 series, to not be too stiff on that matter, you know, what would you take with you? It is so hard to choose, because then you think, oh, but that book influenced me so much. What if I need to read it again? Oh, but this book was a part of my youth. But this book I got as a present from whoever, you know? So it's really, really, really hard to choose. Yeah, but it was a fun experiment. So I guess that's my journal prompt for you today. You can make this list in your journal. Why is this? What is that? Maybe ash from my cigarette? I don't know, but I don't know. Mint and mango tea was my new favorite at this time. Amazing. Hot or cold. Perfect. Yeah. Those are just printouts. I found them on Pinterest. Yeah. I love them. I mean, considering that I couldn't find black bows as stickers on Temu or anywhere else, I really like those. The Earth North Magnetic Poles shift. Yeah, I was writing about the pole shifts. What else? I don't know. I played dungeon crawler games again. I had like a book game that I love to play, like a tabletop book game, I think it's called, and then also a few PC games, like the old ones, like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. It was a lot of fun for a while. I come back to those games over and over again. But that was before I started writing my story. Katzenzungen. This is a really famous chocolate in Germany. Every kid knows those. Let's just say that. It's by my favorite chocolate brand. That is not, it's not very, like, you don't see them anymore that much. But sometimes they have those, which is really just chocolate plates. And it's called Cat's Tongue. This is the name, Cat's Tongues. Yeah, which is weird, right? You wouldn't eat a cat's tongue, but anyway, let's just not go too deep into that. Oh yeah, I was reading the manga Magic Knight Ray Earth again. It was the favorite, very first manga series that I ever read when I was like 13 years old. It was even before Sailor Moon, and I was hugely influenced by the the art style. I drew a lot of pictures that looked like that. Yeah, I remember this. I bought this backpack for my brother for his workplace. And those were just, this was a gluten-free muffin, okay? It was the first time in my life that I found those. Yeah. I have not eaten any muffins or whatever cake ever since I went gluten-free like 8 years ago. So if I want to eat something, I have to bake it myself usually. So this was like an, you know, a holy moment when I bit into it. It was so good. Oh my God. So yeah, I had to keep it there. This is the poem written by AI, which I really love, and it's really creepy. I'm writing about writing again. I'm always like, here, in my hybrid story, I'm on page 380, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm writing what is happening and what could happen, or what will happen, and then, yeah. Here, I was on page 604. Oh, and that was literally like the last page. All right. Yeah. I'm now on page 650. And I was just watching some videos about this topic. Like, if you think about like the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, they are all distinct time periods. When you think about them, they all had their own technology, their own way of living, their own style of clothes and everything. But when you look further after the year 2000 until now, nothing really changed anymore. You cannot specifically say those were the 2010s or the 2020s because it's the same. So there's a theory that we got stuck and that we are not evolving anymore, or kind of the technology gets better, but as a culture we are not evolving anymore, and there's like a collapse of whatever, you know. You need to go into this and look this up on YouTube. It's like really, really interesting, and some of it has to do with 1999 and the Maya calendar in 2012. This is a very, very interesting. So I kind of believe that we entered, or we shifted a timeline of some sort, and that the Maya calendar was not really about the end of the world, but the end of life how we know it, or the path that humanity was going. I don't know. It's so strange. But anyway, that was it. This is a letter, but beautiful picture. Yeah, so this is all. It will probably take me forever to fill this, unless I get over that story, and then I may have like you know, a flood of things I need to write down. That happens too. Sometimes I have those days where I need to write 20 pages. But those are, you know, I don't have them right now. Apparently. So, you know, this is why the video is so late and I don't have any much to tell you. So, and I don't have anything to show you either, because I did not buy anything interesting. No stationery, nothing really. Yeah, so probably see you in like 6 weeks. Bye.